All right, Prairie Hill Community Consolidated School District number 133, Winnebago County regular meeting. All right, Willowbrook Middle School. Today is Wednesday, November 19th, 2025, and it is 6:34 p.m.
Ms. Stellenbacher?
Here.
Mrs. Eisheim?
Here.
Mrs. Anderson?
Here.
Mr. Chuckman? Mrs. Finnegan?
Here.
Mr. Keller?
Here.
Mr. Loomis?
Here.
Would we please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. We like to start with the fun stuff around here. Pride of Prairie Hill this week is the PHS Helping Hands crew. Okay, go ahead.
Welcome, everybody. It's good to see such a good representation from PHS. A new club that started this year is our Helping Hands crew. Mrs. Kentner and Mrs. Jenkins, could you please join me up here, please?
Oh.
Our lab and one of our RTI teachers decided, you know what, we want to get the students involved in making the physical building and the space more of an ownership with all of our students. So I'm going to turn it over to them, but you are the first recipients right now of our Helping Hands. About what you've been doing.
So we just noticed that there was a lot of room for improvement at Prairie Hill, just some spots that needed a little touch of students. So we thought it would be really great to have a club where kids can be either working outside or just getting together and collaborating. And it's really cute to see the ideas that they come up with and how hard they work and to see the effort they put into it. And it's been a really fun. So
I noticed with my own kids that once they started taking ownership of things like around the house or things like that, I felt like they were more like into helping and showing off their work. And so I feel like our students are taking ownership over, our shared spaces and decorating the front. And I feel like a lot of kids notice like when they walk in the lobby and they see the new decorations. And I've heard some of our Helping Hands crew kids be like, I did that. Yeah. So I feel like they're really proud of the work that they've done. We're really proud of them too. So thank you, kids.
Thank you.
You've done great.
Thank you. So we have these really nice certificates for you. So when we call your name, come on up. If you would just stay up here, we're going to take a nice big group photo. And in my next periodical, we'll put that photo in, okay?
Come on, Gio.
No. Is Thomas here?
he's fine. All right,
Gia.
Gia.
No.
Ella.
Arthur.
Gia. Come on back up. We're going to take
Gia.
No, Gio.
Oh, Gio. I was like, geez.
Where's she stand right now? There. Right over.
Here, I think.
Ryan. Bo here. Maverick. Landon here.
No, you know.
Owen. Austin. Livia. Cute. The Emma here? Emma. Zeke. Nosy. Beckett. Asher. Elijah. Colin. Amelia. Ellie. Karina. And I believe we have everybody.
Well, we're gonna call Dylan and Quinn up too.
Mrs. Thompson is setting aside, we have this really nice background. It's almost there. Thank you for, we'll move these chairs. Let's make a line, parents. I'm gonna take a photo as well, but if you would like to come on over here, families, would like to take a picture of the whole crew.
Jackie, it won't show.
Over here. Right?
They're gonna cover it up.
And I have third and fourth graders.
Just like scrubbing it all.
Fourth graders. That's the wall, please. That's the wall. All right, and then everybody else, right in the middle, come on over, Joes.
Christina, when did Liv cut her
I
hair?
think they'll be okay.
2 days ago.
It's very cute. Sassy Bob.
You know. Take that hat. Everybody step toward the chairs.
No.
All right, we want to see those, we want to see those certificates be down. Straight up, up, down. All right.
You wanna get one of the kids?
Kim. Kim.
All right. 1, 2, 3. All right, stay there for parents. Stay there.
You can't see the camera. He's smiling.
Thank you. Students, for making very good work. And nice job. Nice job.
I know.
Thank you all.
Like the whole person.
Like,
Thank you, guys.
I will give it to them.
Thank you, parents, for bringing your kids.
Thank you.
We can make stuff go. Ready on my. I was going. I got like.
Don't believe it, no matter what.
Keep going with their meeting.
No bite. Lost by 7.
Like that.
If they've ever come though.
Thank you.
Most of them never come here.
It's field over.
They should call.
Yeah.
I'm used to like.
Oh, you don't even touch.
I'm just used to like my math, so it used to feel different.
Is that wrong?
The mouse and I don't like the money out. Like I think the mouse and the face is really big, but like like in one other package.
I know. Okay, moving on. Basketball walks for anybody who didn't hear.
Oh,
Kind of overtime.
Overtime though, buzzer beater.
But I am glad I didn't run back out there to see them just once again, because I already thought they lost one.
As
Okay.
soon as you left the building, they started coming back.
Well, and maybe I'll just stay home more. Okay, consent agenda. I'll entertain a motion to approve the October regular meeting minutes, October committee meeting minutes, November bills totaling $130,991.27, November payroll totaling $260,114.91, the November treasurer's report, and the student activity fund.
Motion to approve. Second.
Mrs. Walker,
Yes.
Mrs. Eisheim,
Yeah.
Mrs. Finnegan,
Yes.
Mr. Keller,
Abstain?
Mrs. Anderson,
Yes.
Mr. Lewis.
Yes.
Right. Administrator reports.
Again, thank you to Mrs. Jenkins and Mrs. Kettner and the Helping Hands crew for beautifying the school. If you hadn't seen it, they did a kind of a fall decorating in October. The project they worked on this month is the thankful trees. So they hung some tree, like they made trees in the main lobby. If you were at parent teacher conferences, they're up. I think they're still working on it, but each student got a leaf and they're writing something they're thankful for, and they're posting it all over these trees. So that is their theme for November. And it's doing a really nice job. The kids seem to be really engaged and really like how that's been going. On that note, parent teacher conferences are going well. We had our first set of conferences last Thursday. Pick a Time is working well. We'll finish up tomorrow with our second round of conferences. Special shout out and thank you to the PSA and all the parents and families for volunteering to bring food items for the staff. Mrs. Garza, our library para, thank you for her for working hard to set up and run the book fair. It opened up on Thursday night, and then it has only been open Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and she just reported to me she's already done 6,000 in sales. So we'll get a better total when it's all said and done after tomorrow. It works out well. I won't steal your thunder, Miss Samantha, but thank you to the students in the community for their generous donations for the food drive. The participation has been great. We had 2 pickups. We had one last week for food and another is tomorrow. We've been donating pallets of food. Thank you to Mrs. Dawson for setting it up and Ms. Shannon for helping organize and count. I was going to tell you the total, but she's here to tell us how much food our school collected.
Our first pickup was 2,250 pounds. And our next pickup is for tomorrow. And this pickup is looking a little bit bigger than that. So we have over 2 tons of food we've got donated.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, we were just talking about it. PJ Reading Night is December 3rd, which is only 5 school days away. So just a heads up, we're looking forward to that event, 5 school days, PJ Reading Night. So if anybody can make it, I think you have a cow. So yeah, we'll be there. Our music classes have been working hard. Mrs. Allen, shout out to her. Thank you. We have our winter concert 3 weeks from today on December 10th here at the middle school. Kindergarten and first grade will be at 5:45. And our second and third grade will be at 7 p.m. If you have students in that level, Mrs. Allen will be communicating with you more specifically about drop off and times and things like that. Personally, thank you, Mr. Sizik, for covering for me last week when I attended an LEA training. It was valuable and a needed training for me personally as an admin. So thank you, Mr. Sizik. And shout out to the middle school. I love the marquee.
I do too. Oh, it's got like a fun joke.
Yes,
It is.
I love it. Every time I come here, I see some funny quote or some funny line in here and
I
it's
could
got.
probably tell you all of them.
Who was
because
responsible for the whoop?
it's been great. Is this,
It's kind of a code. I think Chris and I started by picking one. And then it is now that people in the building can catch the little different ones, they'll share them with us. So.
The girls were saying like the science teacher did one, the math teacher did one. We pulled up, they're like,
Did
what does
take
whoop
science?
there it is mean, Mom? I'm like, oh, girl.
You're not playing the right music in the car.
Not yet.
Yes.
Many more.
Well, I may have participated a little in helping Ursula with one, but.
We're with like a 2, 2, and 2.
Two, two, and two, it's hilarious. Yeah.
I like the one like be thankful, be impressed with your parents because they got through school without Google.
Yes.
Yeah, that's like,
I actually took a picture of that. I stopped in the lineup in the morning and.
but yeah, I mean, so kudos.
thank you.
Isn't Imperial have a similar sign?
Too, like.
I'm sorry,
Isn't Imperial have a similar?
we have a digital one.
Digital.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have
I know now.
better capabilities, Mr. Carter.
I
Have you
know.
ever seen those like
Those-
sign boards?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Those are
Something
hilarious.
in here.
Let's go.
I
Like Dairy Queen and.
Yes.
I mean, I think this, I mean, there
I
could be
think-
something to this.
Yeah,
That would be great.
I think
So-
there's a board level expectation now.
I will say, it makes morning drop off, like I laugh almost every, a new one.
And yes, for that reason.
And I've seen several parents like stop, get out of their car and take pictures.
Really?
Yes, it's a thing.
I think
We're cranky in the
we
morning.
might have started actually because I can't remember what my first day of school shirt said, maybe something like girl, we love here, happy to be back or something like that. And I think then we might have put that on the
Yeah,
side. So
okay.
and then it just tends to take there.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, so.
Obviously, we all.
You should do some sort of incentive and have the kids think of.
Really censor that.
I mean, censor.
Just on a final note, we won't see each other again until December, so happy Thanksgiving to all of you. And hopefully you have time to enjoy with your family and friends.
You too.
Thank you.
I triple dog dare you to put up a giant 6, 7.
It's one about reading. It's something about like the required, the essential number of minutes to read or hours to read or something. It's 6, 7, like 6, 7. And so, right. I know like the middle schoolers have been done a little bit, but the younger ones still.
My
Do you guys
girls told me
know-
that they quit saying it now because the parents and the teachers say it now. And I
Now
saw on the
it's not
Today Show,
cool.
they're like, people, if you want your kids to quit saying it, adults start saying it and it works. And now the girls are like, it's not funny anymore, quit saying it.
Do you guys know a running count of what day of the school year it is? Like,
Yeah.
Well, try
Say
not to
67.
50-ish. So we gotta
okay,
be in the low 60s.
so you're
So-
approaching 67.
So I believe the 67th day is December 1st, and there has been some chatter.
Okay,
There's been some chatter in the building about what that day might.
yeah. I'm married to an elementary principal who realized too late today that it was their 67th day of school.
Oh,
And he
hail.
very much missed the boat on that one.
Did he get flack for
He just found out that other principals had done something and then he felt like
Thanks for the heads up.
a big lame.
Weeks to-
Yeah,
I've
there
got
you
10
go.
days to prepare.
Get on it, Mr. Carter.
All right. Mrs. Thompson?
All right. I feel like we've had a lot in the music department. ILMA, which I mentioned, the participants of that, our last board meeting, that was this past weekend. Haley Lucha had the choir come over today and sing. I think it's really cool to see like where they're going. We have our concerts this December. On the 17th is the band concert and on the 18th is the choir concert. Those are always really an impressive show to meet both Mr. Finn and Mrs. Kiddos. We had our annual evacuation drill last week, where the Southwood Police Department came out. We ran a couple of different scenarios after the kids watched the video and what they could do during the time to ever leave or leave the building. They go over kind of how to barricade if that were to be the situation, and then think about all of the exits and places they could go if they were to run. What was nice about that is, and on our first week day in October, Mike Ryan's had come to walk them all to our like free vacation site, which is out back. You guys probably talking about that, the Keller's property back there, well, Del Santo property, but Justin's there too. So it's just kind of nice for everybody to have actually walked through the woods, see where it is and where to go if they should ever need to. We as well started a food drive just this, I think it's been this week for the Salvation Army. Grade levels are competing against one another to win slushies. We are not having as much success with the elementary school, so our middle schoolers, it's a little bit harder to get them to remember those things. Working it, trying. 8th grade took their pre-ACT today, which is their test that helps them place in the services of high school. And 5th grade went to Milton House today for a field trip that they will go, and tomorrow they split into 2.
Our science department, a couple of them actually went over to the high school that last week or 2 weeks ago already. Last week, so they got to sit in on some freshman science courses and kind of see what that looks like, so we can see how to bring some of that back down into our middle school to prepare them a little bit better for high school. And then also speaking on that note, those of you who have eighth grade parents will have heard this, through communication I've sent, but just so everybody knows. Every year, I would say, I have a handful of parents reach out to me once their kids enter high school. And they talk about how much they love their academic experience here, but they feel that their child's really not ready for that traditional grading system and like what it does to what it can do positively or what it can do negatively to their grades. So we still very much believe in the standards philosophy, and our goal is to have students reach a grade level expectation by the time they're done with the scalar topic or particular standard. But we are incorporating into content areas, math being one of them and social studies being the other, a traditional grading component. So we're not getting rid of standards based, but we're having basically 2 grade books in teacher aids. So one will show the standard scores and how they're lining up with their assessments, and the other one will show that traditional, the different categories and weights. So kids can see like, oh, when I'm not doing a homework and it's plugged in as a 0, what it does for me. Or when I got an assessment, what it does for me. They're not necessarily correlated, like a 3 isn't going to necessarily equal an A, but it's to give kids and parents that feel of what it does and give them some practice on how that works when they go to high school. So that is starting this trimester and next trimester. But again, it will be in only math. Kind of easiest to do in math, to be honest, because it's based essentially in social studies. And then the other classes might talk about it, like, hey, you didn't do this, remember it would be a 0, or hey, like, let's pretend this is a grade, here's what it would look like. But they're not going to report out on it. We're going to report out in 2 situations. So communication went out about that, yes, together. So that should be good to see and hear.
I have cases and cases of food in the back of my car. It's coming tomorrow. Hit the Aldi the other day. Not 2,000 pounds.
But what a lot. Yeah, Mr. Civic?
Yeah, just a couple things. Really excited about breaking club, the Helping Hands. Appreciate that and kids excited investing in the building there. And then just a couple things real quick. We talked a little bit about the Illinois report card at the COW, and Jackie and Craig will give presentations on that. We've got a little bit more information that we can break down a little bit more with them, but at the December board meeting, they'll get some information about that. So again, commendable in both schools. Nothing to not be happy about. I know we want to be, but commendable is definitely fantastic. And so we'll give some thoughts on that and a little more background. And then just one really big shout out. So the US News and World Report came out, and just wanted to let everybody know that Prairie Hill was number 78 out of 3,417 elementary schools, making them top 2.28% in the state of Illinois. And Willowbrook was number 37 out of 2,574 at 1.43% in the state of Illinois. So while the report card says we're commendable, really good. And we'd love to be able to sing the praises to the staff and all the things that they're doing for the kids. So thank you very much. We really appreciate that, and let's keep that going. That's all I got.
We got
Down, yeah.
Okay. All right. Committee reports, information, building and finance. Anything that needs to be brought up or discussed that's not necessarily on the agenda?
I think that I already talked about it.
Yeah, just what's on. Yeah. Guys, so tonight I have on there a motion to approve. Let's place the county school facility sales tax referendum on the March ballot. As you probably saw, Rockford passed last night. And again, this is not the district saying they support or don't support. It's just that one, we put the 1% sales tax resolution on the referendum in March and let the voters decide if they want to approve that or not. And if you remember, that 1% would go towards bigger projects like HVAC or parking lots or something along those lines. So also with some possible tax relief for our community as well. So a lot of different things that we could do. Again, it's just something that tonight you're just voting to either put on the ballot or not, and then the voters will decide if they want to accept that 1% countywide sales tax.
And then just so, since you did say Rockford voted on it last night, I understand it correctly that it will be on the ballot to be voted on.
Correct.
Whether we vote for it or not today, correct? Because Rockford holds all the
Mhm.
population ultimately.
Yep.
Okay.
So that was one of the questions I had. So then do we even have? I mean, it's on there. It's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, at this point, we're just recognizing that it's happening, is the way I look at it. Because again, because 205 holds all the population, as long as they passed, it was for us, just a announcement of it more than anything, I feel like, and that maybe community members might know about it before they show up to vote, and maybe do a little research before they vote too,
And there will be information that goes out
Yeah.
before that.
for sure. I imagine 205 will.
Yeah.
pay for all that marketing as well.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right.
Email was really good. I thought that was-
I thought the email was good.
This was what you sent out.
Yes.
All right. I will entertain a motion to approve a resolution to place the county school facility sales tax referendum on the March 2026 ballot.
So moved.
Second,
Mr. Keller,
Yes.
Mr. Lewis,
Yes.
Mrs. Wambacher,
Yes.
Mrs. Finnegan,
Yes.
Mrs. Eich, Mrs. Anderson.
Yes. Education and transportation. Any discussions?
I don't think we have anything.
Policy. Section 5 review. Is that anything for tonight? Or are we gonna?
No, there wasn't anything that we needed for first reading. I will be looking into that job description. We have press to look at next committee of the whole meeting. What?
FOIA request.
No.
All right. This time I'll entertain a motion to enter executive session to discuss appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees, 2C1. Sorry, that's it. Something was highlighted 2 seconds ago and it disappeared, so I just was making sure.
Second?
Mrs. Wambacher,
Yes.
Mrs. Eich,
Yeah.
Mr. Keller,
Yes.
Mr. Lewis,
Yes.
Mrs. Finnegan,
Yes.
Mrs. Anderson.
yeah.